Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my dicks.
Ooh, we are here with Tom Brink from the Forced Opinions podcast.
Hey, how's it going?
Your camera looks good. You look like your camera looks good.
How did
man.
you get such beautiful depth of field?
It's a DSLR.
Oh.
You look like you're about to put something in your mouth. I got to be honest.
The mic.
Yeah. You look like you're about to take the whole mic.
Yeah. Would you please suck that mic for us, Tom?
Oh.
For the listener, he did it. He's choking now. Boy, do I regret making him do this.
Yeah, I feel. I think I need a cold shower, boys.
Already?
Yeah, that was rough.
No, but you look good, man. I think what I'm trying
Thank
to say
you.
is you look angelic in that light.
Thank you. Yeah, I need some cool, colorful lights behind me.
Oh, yeah.
gotta
Get,
get a-
get
you
some
need
nice bokeh.
Yeah. Well,
You got to get a ring light, dude. I want to
Me?
see your I want to see your pupils pop when you look into the camera.
where's my mouse?
Looks like he has one, doesn't he?
I have lights. Like,
No, but a ring light, specifically a ring light, is like what it makes your eyes pop.
yeah.
Are you saying that Tom's eyes aren't popping right now, Nick? Those are
I'm saying-
beautiful.
I'm saying it could be even better.
I specifically went.
Yeah, you
with
say
a not
you say
ring
as you
light.
blend back into the gangster Looney Tunes Zoom background.
If there's if there's one thing I know, it's video setups.
Uh-huh.
I could do this. Hold on a sec.
Oh, look at this. This is sick.
I have a little hair light.
Whoa.
Yeah, you look great, dude.
Damn.
For the listeners at home, Tom looks like he could be doing a makeup tutorial right now.
Well, that's why I came on. I changed the focus of my own podcast specifically to be makeup tutorials, audio only.
That's awesome, dude.
That'd be funny, makeup tutorials from like a man who is like clearly not willing to like wear the makeup anywhere but in that chair. Where Tom's like, yeah, so you really want to kind of blend and get, and then like the door knocks and you're just wiping it off, or like, what? No, I'm not. I'm jacking off in here. I'm masturbating to gay pornography. I'm certainly not wearing makeup or anything. I'm just a regular pedophile. I'm masturbating to child porn. Certainly not doing anything that's for girls.
Yeah, you just see a high heel just fucking chucked at the door.
Yeah. I feel like that was like all through 90s studio comedies. That used to be like a big bit, was like one of the characters is like secretly a transvestite, which I think transvestite is like saying the N-word now. I don't think think you're supposed to say that, or I don't know. But that was always the big bit.
Right. Well, for one scene too, there's always like one unexplained scene where a dude is just like in stockings.
Yeah. Like Boondock Saints, which is like, ironically, that's considered such like a sick movie.
Right.
Well,
I'm gonna hang the poster of the movie about a bunch of Irish trans guys. I don't remember it very clearly.
Well, I recently rewatched Clue the other night, and it's amazing to me. Like it reminded me that there was a whole era of comedies where like big tits were a joke, like it was the bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Just like you have big fucking tits,
Yeah,
and they're just out.
and another character's like reacting to the tits.
Like I'm not staring. And then
Have you seen pictures of that chick, of the maid today, like what she looks like today?
no.
Oh, let me send you this in the chat, dude. This is tragic. Hang on. but I'm sorry. Keep talking about it. Yeah, Colleen Camp.
Yeah.
Keep talking about it.
Well, our listeners know because I keep bringing it up every week, but I'm just on like a string of just watching old horny movies. By old, I mean like 1999.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like just like prime horny cinema.
Yeah. So I just sent you guys Colleen Camp. If you guys are listening,
No.
yes, dude. Yes, it's so fucking rough.
It's making me like save it. I'm not. You guys are gonna need to describe it to me. It's making me like find a folder to save it to.
Imagine like those like vintage cat eye glasses. And now you can picture the rest.
Yeah, she looks like a character from like a John Waters movie. She looks like Divine.
Well, that's very
Or like
unfortunate.
dude, it's like the same thing happened. Like, you remember the hot chick from Top Gun, like the one that Tom Cruise likes?
I haven't seen Top Gun.
No.
Oh, it's the same situation. If you look up hot chick from Top Gun today, it's just like, holy fuck, what the fuck happened?
That's such like a 65-year-old man's Google search. Just like sitting at the public library. Image search, hot chick from Top Gun today.
Today,
Yeah. Or like Dayton, ABC6 weather girl now.
yeah, AB6 weather girl at my house now.
Yeah. Or just like a specific woman runs past, like, what does Ashley look like now?
It is funny. I guess you're right.
He's like, you come in, your grandpa's scanning a yearbook, and he's like, yeah, I just want to see what they're like now. Just send this to Google. They'll figure it out, right?
I guess it is pretty retarded that I'm just like, you guys know that woman from the movie that came out 40 years ago?
You better
wouldn't
see.
believe it.
Would you believe she's not as hot now?
Yeah, she's not hot anymore. It's like,
This is a very
like,
Nick
you guys-
line of thinking.
if you guys want to fuck yourselves up, look up Olivia de Havilland today. She's
Yeah.
dead. You wouldn't fucking believe it.
Nick's like, hey guys, have you seen Mom? Mom looks way different.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
I guess that's just the way things go, man.
Yeah, I can't believe that time passes.
I
Yeah,
can't
isn't it a
either.
real crime?
Yeah. Dude, I turned 29 the other day. I'm fucking pissed. This sucks.
Oh, buddy. I mean, 29 is kind of rough, but
Yeah.
dude,
yeah.
the last like 2 weeks of my 20s, boy, were those rough. Like instantly, like a switch, my body hurt. I was just more tired all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Eating foods hurt me more.
Were you sober then?
What?
Were you sober then, or was this a relapse Tom time?
No. I mean, I'm 31 now, but right before 30, the 2 weeks leading up, I had like a full crisis. I almost like
Damn.
bleached my hair. I got my motorcycle license.
Oh, that's fucking
I
awesome,
do remember
dude.
motorcycle. I remember this.
Uh-huh.
I remember this stint.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm proud to have it, to have that little text on my license that no one will see.
Did you get a bike?
I mean, if I had the cash and a place to put it, I might, but
You were,
I don't need anything big.
I thought last time I talked to you, you were thinking about it, Tom.
I mean, it would be sick, right? To just have like 2 wheels, an engine, or if you go electric,
imagine-
a motor just humming between your legs, and you're just cruising down the highway.
Tom, this,
On
this
your-
is
You
what I
always
was
describe it so sexually.
thinking. Yeah, well, it's
It's an experience, dude.
it's an experience. Tom, imagine getting vaccinated on a fucking hog, dude. Imagine pulling in on
Your
a
heart
fucking...
explodes.
Dude, can you just imagine? So, all right, here's the whole scene.
You take off
We're
your
at the
yeah, sorry.
we're at the vaccination center. You're just like seeing vaccines getting poked into people. you see just like these trays, like egg crates of fucking vaccine vials. And then they start to shake like the cup in Jurassic Park. And then you just hear and everyone stops and they like look around. They can't really see it.
The vials are shattering.
Yeah. Needles are bending. And you just roll up through the line. You weave a little bit through the cones, look cool, show your power. And then you stop. You just plant your boot on the ground. All the dust settles. And then you just roll up your little black t-shirt sleeve.
Right.
And you say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
The dust settles because you just rode 200 miles through the desert to get there.
Well, you have to drive to the desert first to get the good effect when you come back.
Yeah.
It's a whole day thing.
This is I want to do either that or I want to take one of those like off-road ATVs like the Inner City Youth in Baltimore ride, and I want to like pop a wheelie the whole way through. I want to be popping a wheelie like 2 miles an hour getting my vaccine.
You bring
Just like
you bring like some like stilts or like a mount, so when you have to stop, you can stay in a wheelie. It's just propped up.
dude,
With
I'm
like
gonna be
tiny little wheels.
Yeah. When I get
I'm gonna
my
be doing
bike,
that
it's not even going to have a front wheel. I'm going to be always wheeling.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get vaccinated, you might as well be cool about it.
Yeah, dude. You gotta hog the fuck up at the vaccination place.
Dude, right? And like, I mean, gas or electric, it would be cool.
I feel like I feel like getting vaccinated on a moped might horseshoe back around to stupid.
Yeah. I want like a diesel bike. I want a bike that runs on coal.
The steam engine.
Yeah. I'm just in a full steampunk outfit. Calliope music is playing.
It runs like a steamer, so you just fill it up with water and it's just boiling and percolating.
Yeah,
And that
it's
steam gets
scalding
pushed
my
through your
balls.
machine. Yeah.
My dick is just completely burnt. Just melted to my thighs.
But just like one sliver of it that touches the seat.
Yeah.
So it's just like this weird little part that's just kind of flat now.
Yeah, my
your
my
balls
ball is
fused
smooth
together.
like when someone burns off their fingerprints. My scrotum just has no ridges anymore.
There's just a square inch that's smooth and doesn't grow hair.
Yeah, I really got a scarification my nuts.
Yeah.
That's what you need,
Or
dude.
Yeah.
if your seat has a pattern, that'll be in your balls forever.
Yeah, my like Louis Vuitton pattern seat is just burn into my ass.
I'm picturing it. You guys remember on like old school buses where like the seats were plastic and then like they would patch up some parts, or like kids would play with lighters against the seat, and it just like kind of does that weird melty part in the middle of the whole pattern.
Yeah.
That's how I'm seeing Brendan's balls right now.
There's duct tape over them.
Weird patches.
Yeah, people have carved their initials into them.
Yeah.
Brendan's
An X of tape.
Brendan's 29, but it looks like his balls have been around for 40 years.
Yeah.
It's part of a public utility.
They've just seen people come and go.
Like they catch people defacing it and they're just like, what? Just go.
It's just, you know you're not supposed to be doing that, right? That's really the only consequence.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Shit.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's
like I
awesome.
don't need a real huge hog. I'm okay with getting like something small, or even like I just want something that can move on its own, that I can ride around town.
Right.
I don't even need to go on the highway. Just like those little wheels, electric bikes that are laying around the city.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
them. Love them.
Yeah.
The gig economy scooters or whatever.
Uh-huh. But for me though, the thing is, it's not a reliable enough experience. Like you'll pick one up, you turn it on, you start moving it, and you find out all the brakes don't work.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, I've never even considered using one.
they're great.
Yeah, they're all
Really?
right. Well, the reason, so you know why that happens? Because there was a thing for a while where like there were a bunch of like boomers who were mad that they were like showing up, which is like whatever. Like this city is literally already trash.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
walk on the streets of LA is to just walk on top of trash.
Yeah.
But they were
Also, it's
they
like,
th-
what are you mad about? Your like infinite property value. Like
Well,
you're
they
not
were
going to
going-
lose your money, all right?
they were going around cutting the brake lines on them. I remember that was when the bird scooters first popped up. That was like I saw a couple different articles circulating like deranged homeowners are cutting the brake lines on bird scooters.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I get being upset about it, and I get how the initial rollouts and stuff were shitty, and people would just throw them wherever. But, like, I would be so worried that I would have to end up paying for that damage.
Oh, if you cut the brake lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a serious crime.
Yeah.
I can't believe somebody even considered doing that.
But also, it feels like it's not illegal. Like, it feels like if you leave something on the street, it's not your property anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people just chuck them into dumpsters and stuff.
I'm sure that happens daily.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny. For a while, I thought about being one of those guys who like drove around at the end of every night. They pay gig economy workers to like drive around all of Los Angeles and like collect as many as you can in
Yeah.
your car, and then charge them at your house, and then return them to like various like little hotspots where they keep them. It's like it's so crazy how like we're just living in the total middleman economy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like these, there's no home for these. There's nowhere they're supposed to go. There's no
Yeah.
there's nobody to call if you find one. It's just up to us.
Yeah, it's like basically if you find a bird scooter where it's not supposed to be, it's like you found a baby. And it's like, yeah, it's not your baby, but if you just leave it there and you don't do anything, you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's morally wrong. The right
Yeah.
the right thing to do would be to take it into your home and run up your own electric bill, charging the bird scooter.
Well, all right, here's something that's fucked up. For the scooters and the bikes, you have to take a photo of it whenever you drop it off and you're done with your ride. But you don't have to take a photo of your baby of the last place where you put it.
That's true.
Wouldn't that be the more responsible use of the camera phones?
You have to.
Yeah. Well, I always the reason I
would say
take
a life
pictures
is worth more than
Yeah.
a scooter.
I take pictures of my baby so that if it gets a scratch, I don't have to pay for it.
Right. You can prove to insurance you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
I can be like, I don't know who did that, but I returned the baby fine. So
Yeah, dude. Show me the receipts, Kathy Anthony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You bring it back. You're like, yeah, sorry, I didn't know how to rewind this.
I always thought it was weird. Like it was weird in Philly. You can buy like a subscription to the city bikes, which is just
Oh, yeah.
like you can just buy a bike at that point.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
yeah, I think you can actually technically do that in LA too, because you buy like monthly passes on like tap cards, and those are good for the bikes too.
Yeah.
So
I feel like what kind of outings do you use the scooter for? Because I feel like there's no scenario where you're like showing up to get pussy on a bird scooter.
Well,
No.
okay, going back to like city bikes, when those first popped up in New York, I remember being drunk and riding them around and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. But the beauty of that is that yes, they take up parking spots because they have to be parked somewhere, but you never have to worry about where you parked your bike. If those things break, it's not on you. You don't have to buy a new bike.
Yeah, I
You
guess
can just ride to the next location. You're good.
I guess that is nice that no one can steal your city bike. Or if they do, it's just it's cool.
But you could ride it somewhere and then take an Uber home, and it doesn't matter.
Here's what they're for. They're for like getting around. They're for like when you're in the city proper and you're drunk, and you want to get to like the next place faster than you would without endangering it. Without
But I think
paying
you
for
can
an
actually
Uber.
get pulled over.
If you're drunk on a bird scooter, there's no way they can tell. Everybody rides them like they're fucking crazy anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen like a calm, composed bird scooter commandeer.
The people who do,
As far as
two
I'm aware,
people on a
if
scooter, ugh, I don't know how they do it.
What was that last
Yeah.
thing, Tom?
Where you see people where it's two people on one scooter, I'm like, are you kidding me? How
Yeah.
you're?
Rent
How are
another
you supposed
scooter.
to steer that around somebody? It's a scooter. It's like straight up, like
We got to get like
Yeah.
a 3-boy size scooter.
a tandem scooter.
Yeah, like just a long scooter.
I love this.
We got to start. You know what we need to do? We got to start modding the scooters, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to get some scooters off the
Just,
street. and
you
start,
know,
like,
We human
Do it Boy Scout
centipede
style.
these scooters.
Leave it in better shape than we found it.
Right.
Just return a bird scooter has rims and shit.
Spinners.
yeah, dude,
That would be
was-
awesome, though. Imagine the power, though, if we were able to properly like weld or bind together multiple scooters in a row, and we're all doing them full throttle.
Mm-hmm.
How much faster do you think we might be able to go?
I mean, I bet
I would say
enough-
either the same speed or more.
Oh yeah, because we would
That's
all
my
have our
guess.
weight on there. Too.
Yeah, yeah. Probably the same speed is my guess.
the goal is to ride a scooter in tandem so confidently that you can like intimidate a sedan. You know what I mean? That you can like you can be like, all right, yeah, maybe I will take this exit.
Yeah. Or just
I
ride
would
them
love-
around real boisterously. Like we all have fingerless black leather gloves and we swing chains around.
We need to make an attachment so that any rogue person who wants to join our party, we can basically lock them on as a sidecar.
Oh,
Just like
Yeah.
come along for the ride.
just collecting upgrades for the scooter as we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom,
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, dude.
And we can just expand. We can take up a whole lane.
We do it like Assassin's Creed where we just like tap someone on the neck and they're in our crew now.
Yeah, I want to amass so many co-riders on this modified scooter contraption that we're something that has to be dealt with. Like
Yeah,
like
oh,
by
yeah.
the end of the day,
Yeah.
like the city's aware of us.
Like in Philly where people are like, what do we do about the wheelie kids? It's us, but we're all old, like adult men.
yeah, what do we do about all those boys who ride in unison?
Boys, you mean
No.
children? No, they're all like 30.
I want to be like the end of the movie Us, but just with the scooters.
I feel
Those
that.
people all over the world just join together
just one incredibly long scooter. A
over
scooter.
mountains, on beaches.
Yes, dude. I want an equator of scooters. And we just
Yeah.
and we just gradually cover the globe.
Yeah. Well, eventually, once we're longer than one city block, there's no more turning.
Yeah, dude.
It's just the biggest game of Centipede.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like fucking Snake. You got to make sure
Yeah,
we're not
Snake,
hitting
yeah.
the tail.
Man.
How do you handle farting on the Tandem Boy scooter?
Well, if we're moving fast enough,
Yeah, that's nobody's
part
problem.
of it.
Okay.
It's nobody's problem, dude.
Because I was worried.
If you start like doing anything solid or liquidy mix,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we,
you gotta-
wintry mix of bodily fluid.
we will have to have a rule against
Waste.
shitting yourself on the scooter with all your boys.
Yeah, we'll have to, because we don't want people to get off the scooters.
Right.
So we need
Well-
to figure out how to get people to get rid of their waste, and then we have to figure out a way to refuel while moving.
Slowly, this becomes Snowpiercer. You're like, well, we're gonna need plumbing.
Damn, I didn't realize that the scooter can't stop, Tom. I didn't realize that the scooter has to be like a perpetual motion machine.
Well, I mean,
Well, otherwise,
we could slow down. But
if we stop, people might try to break it up.
yeah, if we stop, they'll try to stop us.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. The scooter has to be like a shark.
And like, are we all? If we have like 40 people minimum,
Minimum.
are we all going to agree on the same exact time to stop?
I mean,
Like, unless we have scheduled stops.
We'll have to have
but-
like a bell ringing vote system.
it's funny that this is what it's
pull a string
Yeah.
like on the bus.
Or everyone just has like church choir bells. 2 different tones.
That's our bell. Instead of like a horn or a bell.
Yeah, everybody has church bells.
of all the logistical problems with this, you got stuck on the funniest one, I think, which is well, how would we just stop? It's a 40-man wide scooter.
To to unify all those brakes all at once. Because if they're not at the same time, shit's moving around. Someone's going to get hurt.
That's yeah. We don't want
Yeah.
somebody to get hurt. That's right. Damn, dude, I can't wait to join the scooter hive mind. That is all I want. Now that you've put it in my head,
Oh, yeah. Fuck, dude.
who's the queen bee at the heart of the scooter? Probably you. We'll give it to
Oh,
you.
obviously Tom.
We gotta let Tom
Me?
be the queen bee. Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I feel like we got to give Brendan some like knobs to play with. Some like,
Yeah, I'll
Some
definitely have a role
controls.
of some sort.
yeah, I feel like you'd have some controls. Maybe you could remotely access certain scooters. So if someone's being a dick, you can like turn off their thing and then they have to rely on us to keep moving. Or
I don't think we want to turn off anyone's motor.
Now I like it. This is what I've been waiting. This is the twist I've been waiting for.
or maybe like, I don't know, somehow you can like overheat their battery so their feet get hot or something.
Well,
Wow,
now it's
Tom, you
now
just-
you're describing Mario Kart.
Yeah, Tom, you in a span of 10 seconds, you moved from like total cooperation, everybody has to be lockstep,
Yeah.
we have to stop at the same time, to you're like, well, maybe we could sabotage people who we don't agree with.
Yeah.
In the society.
The classic
supposed to be a
story of
unit.
communism.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you look at a beehive, I don't think there's a democracy there.
Yeah, but are the bees punishing each other for I guess I don't know anything about bees, honestly.
Yeah, maybe we should research bees.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Make a note of that.
Yeah.
We'll research
We're gonna have to
fucking
look up bees.
Dear listener.
Oh man.
Maybe this is a good time for our ad read. We have a sponsor this episode. Today's sponsor is a true crime podcast called Compulsion. It's a fully scripted one-narrator show that aims to only cover cases where they can bring something new to the table, like the Yuba City 5 case. Every major show has covered it, and you're probably tired of hearing about it. Compulsion's episode covers what other shows have gotten wrong and brings in new information from local sources. Compulsion also covers lesser-known cases that haven't been through the podcast circuit yet. For example, the case of Bob Castley, an eccentric sculptor whose suspicious death by bulldozer accident was the least interesting thing about him. If you've been looking for a true crime show that does more than read you the Wikipedia page, check out Compulsion today.
Tom was really enjoying that ad read.
Did I do good?
You did very good, buddy.
I was watching Nick listen to it, and
Tom, that's impossible. I wasn't listening.
I know.
Did he take his headphones off? What happened?
No, I think I was just like glazed over, just like staring. I was staring at the bitch from Clue.
He looked like
Also, the fact that you sent us a file instead of just linking us to an image online somewhere, does that mean you had it on your hard drive?
No, I dragged it off of Bing and then onto my desktop and then I put it in the chat.
Very inefficient.
I use computers like I'm a fucking 50-year-old woman. I don't know any of the key shortcuts. I highlight, left click, select. I don't have any of the copy, paste, none of that memorized in my head at all.
You don't have copy and paste memorized?
No, that's Brendan. That's not how I'm choosing to lead my life. Okay.
Very well.
What can I say, dude? This drum beats different.
Yeah, I feel like this Bob Castley. I feel like he's a guy like me because, like, if I died in a bulldozer accident, someone was like, "Wow, that must have been like the most tragic thing about that guy." You'd be like, "Well, you'd think so, but really, it was a sweet release for him."
I was gonna say people are actually like, "No, that's the first time anything actually went right for that guy." What were Bob Castley's last words? Oh, thank you. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really listening to it.
Well, that's okay.
I was just I was
long
watching Nick. But the sound of Brendan's voice was hypnotic. Like I was just kind of getting wooed and into this, like, I don't know, this state. Listening to Brendan's voice.
Well, that's what you want from an
Nick
advertisement.
looking like he hates everything. He's just this hypnotic concoction.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, that's so funny. No, I was looking at the bitch from Clue. If anything, I think I was just reflecting.
Just reflecting on
I-
just. Oh man, are you telling me that women change?
No, that's not. No, it's not a woman thing. It's just you hate to see a dime piece turn into something less than a dime. I don't know. I was going to say a penny. I don't really think that's a. I was trying to make that analogy happen.
Yeah,
I was trying to.
So you're
say
saying
like,
that like even for like a 70-year-old woman, she's a 1. You're like,
Yeah.
she's not even a hot 70-year-old woman.
No, that's not. It's okay. You haven't seen her. It's not that she's not attractive. It's that she gained 200 pounds. Like like how often do you see a 200-pound 70-year-old woman?
Not that often.
She's
Not that often.
70?
More often than you see a 200 pound or not as often. I was gonna say you see an old fat woman more often than you see like a morbidly obese old man.
Yeah, I guess that's
men
true.
punch out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we have the decency to know, like, get around 50, 60, morbidly obese. You're like, well, this is about run its course. See you later, everybody.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
I know
fellas.
that nobody's enjoying this. Nobody's enjoying looking at all this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to lose weight again. I'm back on pills. Everything got all loopy.
Oh.
We are back on Wellbutrin.
It's probably
Fuck yeah,
good.
dude.
Yeah.
it's probably a
Hopefully
good
it
move.
will make me stop eating treats. I love treats
Yeah.
so much, but they have unfortunately betrayed me. And now I
Try
am large.
Tom got me on this tip. I don't eat food after 8 now.
Yeah, I mean that's a very obvious
Common
rule.
Oh, I don't know. I
You're
wasn't
constantly giving me like nutrition advice, like it's like new. Like you're like, hey Brendan, I read this tip. You probably have never heard of this, but have you ever tried not eating handfuls of raw sugar?
Well,
I heard some insider info.
Brendan, I just look at you and it doesn't seem like there's been any information taken in.
Well, let me tell you, Nick, I know what I'm doing wrong, which is what makes it worse. I've always known.
Wow, I see. I see. You're like an avant-garde jazz musician. You're breaking the rules on purpose.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This is an antibody.
Yeah, I'm trying to slim down as well.
Tom got me on the chia seed tip too. I've been housing chia seeds and pistachios.
Oh, pistachios are good.
Pistachios.
Chia
are great.
seeds are where it's at, man.
Yeah.
Me and Bay have been trying to come up with like exercise activities that we can do together. And what we landed on was the video game Just Dance. And good God, is it a nightmare, I'd imagine, watching me play this game. I pretty much have to lay on the floor after every song.
I think that's great.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. It sounds like stuff's happening.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that beats the gym because at least it's just only her who sees you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I'm not worried about other people seeing me. It's just like when I don't know. Back when I was going to the gym a lot, it got very dark mentally. You remember when I was like lifting weights, listening to the Taxi Driver soundtrack those days?
oh god,
Yeah, well, okay, but can I say again? Don't you? It's like you're like, yeah, it got really dark when I started listening to the Taxi Driver soundtrack on purpose as a bit while I lifted weights. It's like, who would have seen that coming? Who would have possibly thought that ironically acting like Travis Bickle would eventually lead to some dark thoughts?
yeah, you got to.
It's not like you were lifting weights and then the Taxi Driver soundtrack started playing.
Yeah, like
it was out of your-
they were just playing it at Planet Fitness.
Just
I turn and they're pointing at me like the manager and the guy.
harness this concept and go the other way with it. So just ironically be like a Instagram fitness person who's like in the know and constantly doing cool shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And
If I could convince myself that I'm doing a bit by getting healthy, that may work. I think you're right.
Yeah,
do
like
it. I bet
yeah.
you won't.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Yeah, no balls, you won't lose weight.
Yeah, you guys are probably right.
Yeah, man.
Now, we might need like a buddy system.
Maybe.
How so?
Because I'm having trouble staying motivated. Because
Are
it like
you?
rained a couple times, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna move.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to move. I mean, that's fair. It's hard. It's hard to like go do stuff. Like I can't go on my walks when it rains, but like you can stick to the diet stuff.
Yeah.
Or not. Never mind.
No. I mean,
The problem is that when
been a
I get
couple days where I
sad,
haven't.
food is a very reliable quick fix, if you will.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
no,
that.
for sure. I've
man.
at this point I've had like I've cut the only thing I eat that has any sugar in it are like these high fiber chewy bars, and then like I had a cookie a couple days ago and I hadn't, and like the amount of sugar that's in a cookie like shocked me because I hadn't had it in like 2 weeks. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is what people eat. And then immediately, like after I had it, when I went back to eating these fucking high fiber bars, they tasted different than they had tasted prior to me having the fucking cookie. Sugar is
Yeah.
insanely bad for you.
Yeah, when you don't eat sugar, it's basically like eating food with a condom,
Yeah,
and then you just gave yourself a raw stroke.
I would compare it more to. I would compare eating like food with sugar to like having sex on Molly. And then like when you have the way food is supposed to taste, you're just like, oh no, I missed my favorite thing.
Yeah.
This isn't what I broke my brain to love.
I don't know, man. I had like last night I had a meatball sub with cheese fries.
Ooh.
And
Damn, Tom.
I felt so good after that.
Damn.
That
Yeah.
was all of it's off
You
diet.
eat until you're like so full you don't have any room for like feelings in there.
Yeah, and you just lay back.
Yeah, you just lay back and you're like, no room for self-reflection.
Yeah, well, and you just get a little
I filled
sneaky,
all the space.
a little comfortable.
Wow. This is such a different Tom than the guy I was talking to last week.
Dude. Yeah. I'm trying to get
Well,
back to that, Tom. But
right. That's crazy because I've literally, since we talked, I've literally like internalized things that you said and like added them to what I'm doing.
yeah, the last few days have been bad, but
The rain got you, I guess.
getting back on it. Yeah, whenever there's like a little, if I get deviated from the path slightly, I'm like, oh, I can't see how it's possible to live the way I was doing it.
Oh,
Healthy.
damn.
Yeah.
God.
Do you think
I
that's
can't
alcoholic brain? Because
Oh, totally.
I kind of feel that where it's like one little slip up and you're like, well, I've relapsed.
Uh-huh.
Time to
It'll be
lean
fine.
in.
I'll get back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the whole rest of my life to be sober.
Yeah. I decided though I had a doctor's appointment today and I'm finally gonna fix all my problems. I'm gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna go to all the follow-up appointments. I'm not gonna let them tell me I'm fixed when I'm not.
Fuck yeah.
It's sick. They're giving me testosterone gel again. I didn't even ask. Yeah. Because I ran out and then they never gave me more. So I was like, I don't know if it was supposed to be done. But the guy was like checking my chart from last time. He's like, looks like last time we diagnosed you with extremely low testosterone. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some gel.
Fuck
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
I'm like, yes,
Don't
please.
you have to like when you have a deficiency of something? Don't you have to like like it doesn't stop, right? You should
No.
always be taking it.
I mean, like I'd imagine that my body will produce more testosterone if I lose weight and like move around more. But other than
Right.
that, I don't think there's that much that you can do.
Wait, so are you telling me that before you got off brain meds, the Wellbutrin, and you got off testosterone at the same time?
No, the testosterone I was only on for like a couple months, like a year and a half ago, and then I like ran out of it and was just like I just like didn't ask for more because when you're depressed, you're real bad at following up on things.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah.
Shit. But all right, I
Man, having
So-
to ask for your testosterone feels really dystopian.
Yeah.
please, sir, may I have some more?
Please. It's at least something got fucking Kurt Vonnegut. Your daily
my li-
testosterone ration.
My life sucks.
So, all right. Oh, with the weight loss thing, Dax Shepard's doing a thing on his podcast where he gets two of his friends, one guy who's jacked and like skinny, one dude who's heavy as shit, and they're both, it's a race to see who can get to 270. So the jack guy has to beef up, the fat guy has to lose weight, and it's kind of interesting. But the one dude, he was like, yeah, I haven't felt my thigh in like 11 years. My dick basically doesn't work, like ED, whatever. Mm-hmm. And a chiropractor fixed it. And I thought of you, Brendan. I was like, oh, I don't know if he still has broken dick, but maybe a chiropractor will fix it.
My dick works. It's just kind of sleepy.
Dude, maybe a chiropractor.
Yeah, when it perks
could
up,
fix
it works. But
He said it was the hardest it's ever been.
did he have
Yeah.
like a pinched nerve or something in his back? Like
am I gonna find out I have like a stray bullet in there or something?
A BB just lodged.
yeah, dude.
If I go to a chiropractor and they fix my back and it paralyzes me, but my dick is never not just like beautifully hard. You
I like to
wheelchair me
imagine-
around, my blanket is just high.
I like to imagine a chiropractor just like stepping on your back and like pulling your arms back, like getting that good crack, and then your dick coughs up a slug from World War One. That's the problem. You
But yeah,
got a shell
apparently-
casing from 1911 in your cock.
But yeah, apparently it was just like he was just like pushing on shit around the pelvic area, and then it just like worked. It like
Interesting.
released something. Yeah.
Dude, I want to go to a chiropractor so bad just because I haven't like slept on a good bed since I lived in Maryland. And I'm like, our buddy Dom used to go to one all the time.
It's worth splurging a little bit on a mattress that like, you didn't find.
Yeah, I've only lived on found mattresses. Well, I've lived on gifted and found mattresses. What can I say? I know generous people. I don't think I could get one into this room though. Like this bed is like the perfect, and I don't want to buy a new bed when I know I'm moving out of this house in a couple months.
Yeah, so do
Well,
it.
if
Do
you're
it when you
moving
move out.
and you get a new bed. Then.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it when I move out. I'll have to. I'll be sleeping on the floor, which apparently, in the tradition of feeling very Eastern, as I have been known to do lately, apparently sleeping on the floor. No, listen. Apparently, sleeping on the floor is really, really good for your back.
I've
That's
heard
why
that too.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize that
Yeah.
Japanese people just know all the secrets of the world.
I've napped on the floor
Well,
before, and it feels
it's
really
sitting
good.
on the floor while eating, sleeping on the floor. What else?
Eating white rice,
Yeah.
which is better for you.
Gaming directly in front of the TV on the floor. Isaac
Yes,
really
yeah.
knows how to. I bet Isaac's back feels great.
Isaac takes a very Eastern approach
Well,
to gaming.
If you're on the floor in front of the TV, you have to pull your shoulders back and look up. You're not slouched.
Well, that's actually a true thing. Where in Japan, their cords back when video game consoles had cords, their cords were half the length that ours were. So they have 3-foot, 2-foot cords, and we have 6-foot cords.
Was that for posture, or was it just a weird supply chain thing?
I think it's because
Or
everything.
regulation?
Do they have smaller TVs there?
No. I think it's because city living is more cramped. I don't know, but I think they just probably sit closer to the fucking TV. Well, they do. They have to. But I don't know. You can't. Don't ask me follow-up questions about tidbits that I know. That's very unfair to do to me.
Yeah.
Your Snapple facts.
Oh, you have to. The correct response is, "Wow, Nick, you certainly are a learned man of the world."
I'm just picturing you in the future with money, having a smart home. You wake up, your house greets you every morning like that.
Oh fuck!
Man, do you remember I remember watching the movie Smart House as a kid and being like, wow, I want that so badly. And
Yes.
now I just want nothing less than to put a bullet in my roommate's Alexa.
Damn. Well, here's the thing: if Alexa was a hot piece of mom ass like the Smart House hologram was, maybe I'd be more willing to let her into my life.
I would love
Maybe if the Alexa could vacuum up clothes and cups and shit from the ground. Remember when it cleaned the house for him
Oh,
after
yeah,
the
but-
party?
That's right.
I do
It
remember
just
that.
sucked everything up and cleaned it. If an Alexa could do that, I'd be like, all right, sick.
The end of that movie is she's threatening to imprison them forever, and
Yeah.
There's a part where she turns into a tornado, in the house.
Yeah.
Honestly, very hot stuff. What can I say? A lady in a polka dot apron slamming all the windows shut and creating an extreme weather event in my living room. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Do they make smart home do they make that stuff where it's just not listening to you? I would love all that functionality if I could just push buttons on my phone. But it seems like it won't exist unless you let them listen to your entire home.
I think it depends on what the thing is.
Control the
And-
lights. That's cool. Not worth Jeff Bezos knowing every word that's spoken in my home.
Yeah.
But people
I
really seem to think it's worth it.
People just don't fucking.
then-
I think that.
Yeah.
They
And then
don't
also
care.
it doesn't work. Then also you're lights at 30%, and then it just beeps at you and does nothing. You're like, well, I guess this is worth my privacy.
Well, the new update now is, I guess that they're updating Alexa with a feature to predictively turn off lights and televisions based on your habits. So
Fuck that.
yeah, now she's running cycles without even you telling her what to do. Which just that doesn't even seem like a feature that people are asking for.
I think it's they're releasing this feature before they need to make excuses for why their thing can do certain things.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, probably they figured out that when the lights are on a certain way, people buy more shit. So now they need to be able to control it without
Yeah.
you telling.
I'm laughing, but that's probably true.
Force you to interact with it.
Yeah, dimly lit rooms make you feel more in like a. They lower your inhibitions or some shit I don't even know about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so what sucks with like the smart shit is that it's cool. It's fucking cool as hell. Listening to you, I feel like you have to pay more for it. Because the only reason this shit's cheap is because it can sell your info to something else.
Well, and that's why there's argument, like, you know, Andrew Yang's talking about, like, we deserve like a data dividend and all this stuff because they're making so much money off of you once you purchase these things.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But yeah, that is why I'm pretty sure that's specifically, isn't that why like Vizio TV? I don't know if it's Vizio or if it's Huawei. One of the brands that like listens to you like without your consent.
Samsung, I thought.
Samsung, yeah, Samsung is one of them. Maybe Sanyo as well. But yeah, the reason why they're able to sell them so cheap is because they're making continual, endless money off of you once you purchase it.
Yeah. Well, and like, what's crazy too is the other day, maybe like 3 months ago, I was trying to find a 4K TV that did not have internet connectivity.
It doesn't exist.
No, it
tried.
can't.
Exist?
I tried to.
It doesn't exist.
So I was like, I would love to just like build a Raspberry Pi streaming deck, but then like the streaming services also don't let you just like download the app and put it on whatever device you want either.
Right.
It's like they have the app for like specific devices and.
Well, and that's why I got. I mean, I've been wanting one for a long time again, but an Apple TV, because I have like the Amazon Fire TV, and it sucked. The apps weren't updating. It's like an operating system built off of Android TV. Mm-hmm. So there's like so many layers of it that shouldn't work. It was clunky.
Yeah, I just had to get a new TV because like this TV is probably like 8 years old, but it had gotten to the point where like none of the apps except Netflix worked, and then Netflix played everything at like 15 frames per second.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like, fuck, my TV doesn't have enough RAM, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I did the Apple TV, because fucking people will update their apps for it, and it has a powerful enough processor. It will be able to handle shit. And what's crazy is it looks better. Like it actually processes the images and stuff better than the TV did, and it looks better with the same display.
Damn, dude.
So all I have to do is disconnect from the Wi-Fi with the TV. Mm-hmm. It can't spy on me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Like, what about like stores and stuff? Like, what about like production companies? Like, they must sell TVs without smart shit on them. But I guess they just don't.
What do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, what about?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like what about like I don't know, like if you need a screen to be in the background of like a television production or something. I don't.
Oh,
why
I don't
wouldn't
know
that
what
be
I'm
a
thinking.
smart TV?
Those would be smart TVs.
Yeah, why wouldn't that be a smart TV?
I'm trying to. Maybe now that would just be all graphics, but like it used to be like they would have like a TV in the background of like more of like a news show or something like that that's like playing shit.
No, those are usually real TVs.
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, but this thing is though, for that, it's perfect opportunity for product placement. Like any of the Marvel movies that include Spider-Man that aren't Spider-Man will have like a PlayStation, a Sony TV, a Sony phones.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite thing, did you see Chappie? How they I mean, I kind of like Chappie, but like a major plot point in Chappie is them using the combined processing power of multiple PS4s to like upload their consciousnesses into robots. In like the South African slum, they just have like a PS4 farm.
It's pretty sick.
It's the greatest fucking ad placement I've ever seen in a movie.
Well, and also like you can't even do that with those.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Of course you can't.
So it's just like Look how
Yeah,
cool
you
this
need
product is.
You need at least the PS5 to upload your consciousness into a robot.
Well, the funny thing was they did actually like the PS3. They pitched it because it had that processor, and they were like, "This will be used in like supercomputing," because it had like this. The cell processor was so unique, and then I think they tried to, and it like, and then it just they quietly like stopped talking about it. But that was like a big selling point of like, this is not just a gaming system. This is the next step in supercomputing. And then like within a year, they're like, maybe we were a little over ambitious.
Yeah, when that came out, I just remember it being the cheapest Blu-ray player available.
They lost money. They lost money on
Yeah.
every single PS3 sold for like 2 years.
It was at least $100 or $200 less than any other Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
So if you wanted that, that was the thing to get.
Yeah, it was PS3 was so fucking wild. Still such a cool console, and you will never be able to play those games anywhere besides on one.
Man.
Yeah, man.
It's no good.
It's no good at all.
Yo, speaking about games, I've been loving your guys' Cyberpunk commentary.
Oh yeah, you're playing it, right, Tom?
Been there, done that.
What did you think? It's not good.
No. I have a lot of thoughts on it. But love the ambition, guys. Love it. I'm excited for every game to come out after it, to steal good parts and not do the bad things.
Yeah, what are the? I guess I'm curious because like after like I've watched a bunch of I haven't played it. I've watched a bunch of compilations. Are there good things about it? Because every compilation I've seen just shows how it doesn't measure up compared to like games that have come before it.
One good thing, and you guys might laugh at me for this, one good thing actually is how the motorcycle handles.
That's about right.
The way it thuds onto the ground after you caught some air feels so good. So good. It just feels good. Anyone who's played will know.
Jesus.
That's the thing they did good. But things they did good in the sense of like concepts. So like,
yeah, like it is a type of like world that I don't think we've seen in an open world game like this.
Yeah.
Right.
So like they make such a whole big deal about being able to be a detective and go back into like events that have happened through security systems, replay it and find clues and stuff. But you can't do that on your own. It's like just a thing they force you to do a couple times. But it's a cool fucking feature of a game. But they just didn't use it.
Well, this is the myth of every open world game. Every time they try to pitch you on a new open world game, the next AAA open world game that's coming out, they tell you all of these things that you'll be able to do. That it's your choice how you want to play. You've got all these tools at your disposal. And it never actually comes out that way. The things that they claim are optional are actually obligatory and like forced in, and you have way less freedom than they promise you. There's no branching paths, no nothing. Because I think open world gaming is kind of a scam, honestly.
This game is pretty limited.
I like yearn for levels.
Yeah,
I so badly want like I'm thinking about getting the new Call of Duty just to play the campaign because it's like there are no AAA shooters where you just like are on rails on levels. That's what I want.
I'll tell you what game because they actually have it like you can play it via the cloud on the Switch. Hitman 3, it's a game, it's levels. It's literally one of those games where it's like they drop you in an environment, you have an objective where it's like you have to like you've got to kill the one guy. However you do it is genuinely up to you. And like it's literally, okay, do whatever you want. You can interact with everything, you can knock people out, take their clothes, fucking like it's a true like sandbox game, but not an open world game.
Okay, that sounds sick.
Yeah.
Hitman is sick. I have the second one.
Second one was good, yeah.
I can't get through it because I'll have a heart attack. I get so wrapped up in it that I'm like, they're going to fucking catch me. They're going to fucking catch me. They're going to fucking catch me.
Yeah, video games can be a great source of stress.
Well, no, but that's why it can be fun. Like Hitman's so fun because if you turn the difficulty down, you can go into a level and just like shove 50 dead bodies into the bathroom. It's so fucking funny. It is such a fun fucking game.
Yeah, well,
Dude.
in contrast, the way that Cyberpunk works is you try to do stealth. The stealth doesn't work, so you just shoot enemies who get bugged behind cover and just like flail so that you can just get headshots.
Well,
Damn.
can I tell you, I beat every boss with a giant hammer. It was the most effective method. How far in the game did you get? Did you complete it? The story?
I just left like the Haitians where they keep tricking me.
Okay, did you do the mall?
Yeah, the mall.
Wow, that game
And
does
then
sound
did
realistic.
you go? Did you?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go
right.
to the mall and the Haitians keep lying and tricking you.
Did you get plugged
worked
into
with
the
that guy.
Matrix?
Yeah, I did.
All right, that scene I thought was pretty sick.
Yeah,
Where
there are a lot
you
of
just see like the dots in the digital wall, and like when that happened, I was like, oh, okay, the game's starting.
yeah.
And then I was very disappointed.
There are a lot of really cool concepts like that. Like Nick in this basically they like allude to it a couple times where it's like all of humanity's devices are behind a very flimsy firewall, and beyond that firewall are rogue AIs that we've lost track of, and we
Yeah.
don't know where they are or what they're planning.
Nice. That I like.
Right? And then they just don't do anything with it.
Yeah.
You know what
This is
game
what I say when there's cool shit and ambition.
Right. I've heard that Watch Dogs is like kind of fun, or like more fun than Cyberpunk at least.
Cyberpunk is a Watch Dogs ripoff.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
I remember playing Watch Dogs with Sean, and we were having a blast. It's corny as hell.
Yeah, dude, just like hacking people's phones and like seeing like
Yeah.
you like see if they're trans.
But like you could be driving and then you can hack the light, you can hack cars so that they just drive into someone chasing you. It's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the whole
Well, this
fiasco-
I was reading that like you can do that in Cyberpunk too, but originally it was going to be like if you come across enemies, you're going to have to like go somewhere specific in their base to hack into their network so that you can then just like hack enemies. But then they got rid of that, so you can just like literally walk around and like hack people's eyeballs to make them blind, just like on the street. No one can tell it's you. There's no consequences.
Right.
Can I tell you? So people, I feel like as soon as it came out, people were online talking about like the police and how they come up too quickly. Never seen them. Never saw them once. I played through the entire thing and I tried to play it again just to see if I like didn't get something. And I would cause a ruckus. It would say I was wanted. And then I would just drive away and I was fine. And
Yeah.
I didn't have to go far. It didn't take long.
You really only need to go like exactly one block, and then the
Yeah.
cops don't know where you are anymore.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's very
That sounds. I'm glad I didn't play this game. That sounds.
Well,
stupid.
and
It's no good. I need to head out in a minute or two, boys.
oh shit!
okay.
I forgot. Oh yeah, you're gonna go to a drive-in. That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Oh shit! Which you're gonna have to give me the info. I've been dying to do a drive.
Oh, it's in Glendale. It's in like the Sears parking lot in Glendale.
Oh shit!
I'm going to see The Shining tonight.
Oh, nice. Oh,
How much
that's
is that?
It was like $30 for the car.
I might fucking do that.
Yeah, if they're
I
not
don't know
sold
if they
out,
have
you
tickets
should.
available.
Yeah, they might be sold out because we got it like a week ago.
All right, you're gonna have to send me the website where you
Yeah.
found that. And
We will. Tom, would you like to plug your podcast or explain it or anything?
Yeah. Well, when does this come out?
It'll come out tonight.
yeah.
Oh, tonight. All right, sick. So Tuesday coming up, I have Nick Turner coming on. It's a very, very, very funny episode.
Nice.
And what's my podcast? My podcast is Forced Opinions, where I make up bullshit get funny people to come on and tell them they believe it and make them explain why.
Hell yeah,
It's
very,
very
fun.
fun.
Yeah, me and Nick have both been on it.
Yeah, I had a blast
Very good
doing mine.
episodes.
Yeah.
I got to have you guys back on.
I'd love
I have
that.
more and more crazy ideas. But yeah, Brennan wanted to drink gasoline.
Well, I'm
Nick
very
wanted to rename
suggestible.
Columbus's ships.
So when you're like, you believe this, I'm like, yes, I do, and here's why.
Yeah, and then you told me you wanted to fuck your car. It was the whole thing. I didn't
Hell
do
yeah.
that one to you.
All right, well, I gotta go, boys.
All
Check
right.
it out.
See you
Thanks
later.
for having me on.
See ya.
See ya.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See you lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self-suck. Oh fuck, I busted already, I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady, now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo, heavy petting on a Friday night. That's talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just right. Got my candles in the fishnets cause it's on tonight. Oh, that's right, it's time to fillet. No need to debate me. I suck until I go ooh wee and spray my white pee. I got that ski.